Hello to Dr. Khatib. Today we will be showing our progress for Sprint 2. So we are from Alpha Journal App Group. Okay, let's see, there's already a user signing and his name is Kamil and this is all his details. And if notice earlier in the profile section there's a red dot notification showing that the age is a compulsory to enter. So I'll go with the first one. So for Sprint 2, our task was to create journal template based on age requirement. So in journal templates for the Sprint 2, we have 4 things. We use the CRUD method. So first is to create the journal template, second is to read, third is to update, and fourth is to delete. So we will be see one by one. So first the Kamil will click the journal, and at here it shows that your age information is not available. Please update your age in the profile page. Because the age has not updated yet, so you press OK and you'll go to the profile page. And here, if see, it has already mentioned that make sure your age entered is correct and cannot be changed, because to update the age there's only one chance to add, so should be the correct age. So let's say Kamil is a 15 years old boy, so he saves, and then if you want to change again, it will show not allowed to change. Okay, let's go back to home page and click the journal, and now we can see that it shows the message that your age is 15 and the suitable journal template is kids journal. So once Kamil click OK, it will redirect to the kids journal, and at here we can see that the page is empty because there's no entry yet. And here we have suggested entry for Kamil. For this is actually a pre-template for him to enter the details. So we will see one by one. So let's say he choose a suggested entry called school, and this will be all the detail related to the school entry journal. Okay, let's create an entry. Let's say he want to add an image, and he want to add his profile picture, and his title he made has my first day journal. And description he's putting that he is happy and he wanted to make this as important, and he clicks save entry. So here it will the journal entry will appear here as the title and the description, and also there's a feature to look for the image here as well. As we see here, there's a journal created here in the Firebase. The description is he is happy, and the image also will be stored in the Firestore. And for make it has marked as important, also it will become true, and also it record the timestamp and the title as well as his user ID. Let's say he want to view the entry. He can click that entry and it will show all the details related to the one he entered. So this will be the title, this will be the description, the image, and also he also can update the journal by clicking the update journal entry. And then let's say he want to change it to my sad day, and his description to his mom beat him, and also his image also can be deleted and add a new image, and you want to add this uncle image and save changes. And we enter back, it says this And then as we can see that the Firebase update itself. And fourth is to delete. To delete, he just can press this garbage button. Once he press this, it in the Firebase it will say the document doesn't exist because it is deleted. So that is for the kids journal. Okay, next we will see for adult. So let's say we have a new user called Uncle Lim. So let's make sure that it works. So Uncle Lim, press the journal template and the same thing appears, and you have to update the age. So you update the age. Let's say his age is 40, and then when it goes and it says your age is 40 and the suitable template is adult journal, and then he press OK and it's empty. And since this is for adult age, the suggested entry for Uncle Lim will be different. This suggested entry will be based on the age template. As previously for the kids, it was basically for tuition, schools as well. And for adults, it will be work, personal and outing. And rest of the feature is same, and I will show you an example. So here we have a entry, and when we click that entry, we can view the entry, and to update, we can click the update button and we can save the changes. And also, as we can see in the database, we have for the Uncle Lim's database for the entry, and we want to delete it, and it will delete. Okay, and lastly for elders template, so I have filled up all the details for Grandpa Ravi, and his age is 80. So has the same only as the previous template, journal the age and it will assign to the elders journal, and it's the same functionality but for elders, and the suggested entry will be different for the elders, which is daily, personal and health. Okay, for the code review, first we have the old journal entry screen, which is this whole screen. So in this whole screen we have the navigation function to navigate to daily entry screen, personal entry screen and health entry screen. This is the part for the function. And then next for delete, okay, let me create first. Okay, for delete, we will use straight away from the Firestore collection, where the file name in the Firestore name entries will be used in the entry ID to delete. This is for the delete function. And next, will be navigate to the read entry function. So when we click, it will go here. So for this, we have the template here for read, which is basically, this is all the UI design for this. And for this, we have all the variables here based on the entry, because some entry will have only title and description, some entry will have different variables like mood, health, problem, based on the entry template. That is for the read entry template. Next, to update entry, we have the entry screen. So we have the image picker function to allow user to pick image, and then we have the entry update, which will be used in the Firestore straight away, where Firestore collection in the file of entries, and then using the document ID we use the update function. to update the title, description, image, and is it important or not the entry. And then we have the upload image for the new image to upload. And then this all basically is for the UI interface. Okay. Next we have the entry, add entry. For add entry, we have to create the title and description. So we have the save entry where we store it in the Firebase. So we will use Firebase collection under entry files with the add function, and we can add title, image, description, timestamp, important, and the user ID itself. And then next, to upload image, we use the image picker dependency from Flutter, and then we use the image function to upload the image. And then the rest with the widget is basically all the UI entries, the UI modification and design. Okay, next we will go to the GitHub commit. So basically this is the GitHub commit for the Sprint 2, where mine and Saidur's commit will be this, where Saidur was doing in my laptop. So we both use the same laptop for create and delete, and we have committed to my branch, Vinod 072 branch, and also Kisha, which is done by Kagineswaran and Kisha, which also merged to my branch. Okay, for the product backlog, so we have 4, which is create journal entry, read journal entry, update journal entry, and delete journal entry. So for the user story, user can add or insert journal entry in the journal section so that user can capture thoughts and experience and reflection in real time. And then for read, they can view the already existing journal entries to read their past entry, track their progress, and gain a deeper understanding on themselves. And third is for update journal entry, where the user can edit or modify the existing journal entry so that they can refine their thoughts, correct the mistakes, or add additional information in the entries. And last but not least is delete entry, delete journal entry, so that the user wants to remove or delete the existing journal entry so that they can maintain a tidy and relevant journal entry, or removing content that is no longer relevant to them to keep them private. So this is for the Sprint 2. So for create journal entry was assigned to me, Vinod, and to read the journal entry was assigned to Ikisha, and update the journal entry was assigned to Kagi, and delete the journal entry was assigned to Saidur. So our progress was initially stated that we start at 13th of May and end it on 27th of May, and all the progress is done, and the estimated time to complete was around 25 to 26 May. And for the completed by my part for creating is completed by myself, and Ikisha is completed by for herself, Kagi is completed by for Kagi's self himself, and for Saidur for specific reason he can't manage to do the delete, so it was completed by me myself. So that's all for the Sprint 2 progress. Thank you, Dr. Karthik.